Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gets a taste to the tango. Strum it like a banjo. Then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Steven Brault is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ian Happ is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2. This one's down to third. Frazier is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll come into this one at .328, 17 home runs and 33 driven in. One and one.
One ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Skied down the left field line. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
High in the air down the right field line. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s, but Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Now to the plate, here is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. The pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matty, they're looking for a lot more out of Brian Reynolds right now. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Reynolds, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Brian
Next batter
Goodwin.
to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Digging in, Nico Horner showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Jake Marisnick. A ball and no strikes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle to Frazier at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Gregory
The
Polanco.
right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll come into play at 317. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
This one skied out toward right. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2.
Batting seventh. The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 0 for 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
To the plate now, John Ryan Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2 pitch.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Frazier at second with 2 down. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Javier Baez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Moran has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate here is Jose Barrios. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Polanco, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And now the first pitch. Ian Happ is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats. And unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Next to hit is Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on the way. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That evens it up 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now batting,
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. From the stretch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Reynolds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 24.
Next, it'll be Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That average at 291 to start the day, 18 homers and 37 RBIs. The 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Now that's second baseman, Nico Horner.
In now is Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Goodwin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jake.
Up next, Jake Marisnick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Comes set. The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
And now the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for
it. Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Stepping up is Todd Frazier, flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1-1. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. And stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 18.
So the next to bat will be Jose Barrios, singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And now here is Adam Frazier, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hap is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, John Ryan. Murphy.
Next to dig in, John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the pitcher, Steven Brault.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Steven Brault flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fielded cleanly. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next to hit is Chris Bryant, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Happ gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. Newman brings it in to Frazier at the bag. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The left fielder,
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth, and we still have no score. Stepping in once again is Kevin Newman. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Not shortstop.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now that's popped up. Rizzo moving to his left. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
So now here is Brian Reynolds. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
So next to bat will be Colin Moran. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Popped him up. Contreras over to his left, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a proof.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention, please.
He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Into the box now, Nico Horner, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here is Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit down the third baseline. Frazier's up with it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The left fielder.
Now here's the first offering.
Goodwin.
Liner toward right center. Marisnick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Digging in will be Todd Frazier, and his guys are looking to a set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-0.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Line drive to left. Peterson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Bucks go down quietly. Still no score.
Switching up my energy, my enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me.
Here's Javier Baez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 0-1. Popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. Brian Hayes steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Number 15, Brian Hayes.
Now the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike one, up against the ropes with strike two, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set and the pitch.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 50.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Adam.
And that misses, ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Eric Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch on the way. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That
first offering on its way. Kevin Newman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Frazier at second. Gonzalez at first. 1 gone. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Richard Rodriguez enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown. First pitch coming, here it is. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Popped him up. Frazier has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter number 2.
Ready now is Nico Horner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in next, Jake Marisnick. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground to short. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Strand 1. We are still scoreless. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Now the first pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Reynolds retired, and there's one away.
Now
the Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Colin Moran comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Three-two pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Fouled off. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Brian Goodwin.
At the plate now is Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now Wilson Contreras. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to hit, Javier Baez. His prior history versus this arm. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Here's the first pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Baez is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Austin Romine will be called upon.
For the Cubs, number 29, Austin Romine.
Here's the first pitch.
0-1 down.
The 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Chasen Shreve trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Your attention, please.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the first pitch.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Marisnick over at second. Contreras at first, 2 out in the inning. And that one yanked just foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Strand a couple. Jordan Hicks comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. swing and a hard liner to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now it'll be Todd Frazier. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
In there, no balls and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Here's strike two on a fastball right down the middle. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We are still scoreless.
The third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Big spot here, and it'll be Jock Peterson. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left. Chance to walk it off. And now here is John Ryan Murphy. The winning run stands at second base.
John Ryan.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The pitcher, number 55.
O'Neill Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Pirates. Number 61. Oh, yeah.
Here's the first pitch. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Inside the show